there. So a lot of you guys requested me a video regarding the academies for PLAB party preparation. So this video is just going to be about that. But before beginning, there is a small request that please like this video and subscribe to my page. And also please do not forget to share my page so that more people can get benefit from it. And so let's begin, but before that let me just go through a little background that there are academies which some of the academies are old and some academies are new, which means that some have been running for quite a long time, and some just began a few years ago. So a lot of people think that the academies which are old are not up to date with the new patterns of exam, and the academies which are new, on the contrary, are up to date. But I don't know whether it's true or not, because I haven't experienced it firsthand. And I'm pretty sure that the academies which are old also, they keep up to date with the things, and they also know how they test now and how they take the exam now. Like how they conduct the exam now. But it all depends upon you and your preparation, and I don't think that it really matters from where you study, because in the end all that matters is the people who you practice with, and the people and the amount of practice that you do. All that matters is that, because I know some of the people who did not even attend the academies and they just practiced online with a variety of people and they cleared the exam. So this is what I mean, that if you could, the notes could help you, so you can borrow the notes from an academy and then go through it. It does not necessarily mean that you have to attend the academy in person. The only important thing is that you can attend the academy to practice the stuff. Like they have the mannequins and they have the cements in so on which you can practice and strengthen your clinical skills, because the clinical skills are really important in PLAB Part 2 exam. And there are a few stations where they check your skills, so you need to practice that, which you cannot do online obviously. So some people do prefer that they take the classes, if they want to attend the classes, they do so online and then practice with random people online as well, in order to strengthen their communication skills and how to deal with patients. So sorry, that's my daughter in the background. Anyway, so this is what it is about, and I'm now going to tell you about the academies which you can opt for. So let's go towards that part of the video. So currently there are 4 academies which majority of the people opt for, and this video is in no way sponsored, and I'm not in favor of any one academy, and this is just an informative video through which you can find information about the different academies. So the 4 academies are, one is the Common Stations. The Common Stations is situated in London. The other is Swami's. That is situated in Manchester. The third one is Aspire. That was initially this is the academy from where I studied, and this was initially situated in Manchester, Oldham, but now they have shifted to Blackpool. And the fourth one is Moshobi. That is present in Liverpool. So as I told you before, that it does not matter which academy you attend, and it's all up to it all depends upon your preparation. But I studied from Aspire, and what I experienced is that it did help me. Although majority of the people say, some people say that you could clear the exam without taking any help from the academies and whatsoever. But in my case, as I experienced firsthand, and I studied from the academy while being there, I'll share my experience with you. What I did, as my daughter was pretty small at that point in time, so I could not go to UK for a lengthy period of time. So what I did to cut down the time, when I researched about it, a lot of people did say that you at least have to go there for 1 or 1.5 for at least 1.5 months, so that you would take the classes in person and then practice with people, uh, with random people. But what I did, as I mentioned before, that I could not go there for this amount of time. So what I did, I attended the classes online while being in my home country. And after the classes finished, and also during the classes, I kept on practicing in my free time. I kept on going through the notes, because what you need to do at least is that you need to go through the notes before actually going to UK, so that you have the notes in your mind and you know how the things work, so that you could practice with people. Otherwise it would be, it wouldn't be beneficial neither for you nor for your practicing partner, because it's like you wouldn't know a thing about it, and your partner would be irritated, because obviously you'll just be wasting his or her time. So at least you should know the notes, and you should learn a few things in them, so that you know how to diagnose a case, and you know how to take a history, and you know how to come to the differential diagnosis. But so it's that, and so this is what I did. I attended the classes, and I also went through the notes thoroughly. I went through the notes thoroughly, and afterwards I had my flight booked, and I landed in UK about at least 28 days or a month before my exam. So what I did is that when I landed, I just went to my accommodation, and from the next day I did not take any day off, because I did not have time, to be honest. I did not have time to roam around and to go around the city, because a lot of people do that they at least come a little before the exam, so they can roam around the city and experience lots of things. And they could also strengthen their communication skills by talking to a variety of people. But I don't think that is important, because you have already taken IELTS. Your English is pretty good. Obviously this is the reason that you're appearing in this exam, because if you wouldn't have scored in the IELTS or any other English competency test, you wouldn't be sitting here, right? So be confident in yourself, and do not underestimate yourself, but neither overestimate yourself, because just be confident. This is what I'm saying. So when I landed there, and I went to my accommodation, and the next day I went to the academy to just meet students there. So I met a lot of students, but initially you are not able to form a group, because obviously everybody have different dates of exam. You have to choose people who have at least a similar date to yours, or a date which is nearby to yours, so that you could practice on the same pace, and you are both on the same page. And please choose people who have already gone through the notes. This is what I am stressing upon, and this is what I am this is the most important thing, because otherwise you're going to waste your time, and you're going to and the person who hasn't gone through the notes, they're going to be wasting your time. They're going to be wasting their own time as well. Find those people, number one, and find the people who have gone through the notes at least. Find the people who have who have these exam on the similar dates as you. And third, you could also find people who are reappearing in their exams. that is also beneficial for you, because those people know what mistakes they have made, and they tell you that these mistakes are what I've made, so that you could learn from them. So you could learn that these are the mistakes that I should not make, as they have already failed one they have failed one attempt. So this is what I can learn from, and I could work on this more. So and fourth, initially you form a group, you practice with them, you complete the notes again with them, go through at least 30 to 35 stations per day. Or what you could do is, I had time, like I had 1 month, so this was my pace. But what you could do is, if you do not have time, count the total number of stations and then divide those stations by the number of days you have, and you will come up with the number of stations that you have to go through every day. So these are the few important things that you need to keep in mind. And also, when you're done with the notes, what you need to do is, you need to go through now that you've done with the notes, now you need to find the random people who have also gone through the notes at least once and then twice with the group, so that you could practice random stations with them. You know what? Yes, so you need to practice random stations with them. So what is important here is that when we are going through the nodes system wise, and like first we go whatever system it is, medicine, surgery, and then dharma, whatever it is. So we have it in mind that this is the case that must be from medicine somewhere. So you make your differentials according to that. You do not have you do not tackle the station with an open mind. But what happens is that when you in the end, when you practice random stations, so you tackle a station with an open mind, that okay, so what, I mean, this station could be from anywhere, right? From the whole, it could be anywhere from the whole book. So you have the differentials from the medicine as well. You think about the differentials from the surgery as well. So you have to broaden up your you have to broaden up your findings, and you have to go through that station with an open mind and think about the endless possibilities there could be. And this is when you realize that where you stand. This is when where you realize that if you need more practice, or you're ready to go through the exam. So this is very important, because some people do that, they only go through the book system wise in a group, and they think that's enough. I mean, I'm done with the practice, and I'm done with the book, and I'm done with everything, and I could just sit into the exam. But no, it doesn't work like that. You have to go through the book again, but in a random manner. You have to practice with people. You have to practice random stations with people, and that is very important. And not only with people, with the random people, not only with the people who you had a group formed with. You have to practice with random people, because there are people from different backgrounds and from different countries. Their approaches are different. Their style of taking history is different. That teaches you a lot, and that is really important. That teaches you a lot. There were doctors from a variety of countries, and I practiced with them, and everyone. I am saying this again, that each one of them taught me something important, and that helped me in the exam. So this is really important. But I'm not saying all of these things so that you could just don't stress, just don't go into any kind of stress. It is just that these are the small things that helps in the exam, and this is just what you need to keep in mind, and you'll be fine. Believe me, you'll be fine. Everybody is tensed at that point in time. Everybody is stressed. I was a basket case. I was stressed, I was tensed, but in the end I did make it. So thank God I did. And so these are the important things that I needed to tell you. But in case if you need to know anything else, and you want me to make another video of something, whatever you want to know, I could make a video. And so see you next time.